I'm sorry. Yeah, it's got to play yourself. Might be the.
What's that?
Check the switch off. There you go. Not gonna work with that. Okay.
Perfect.
Hello. It's working, right?
Yeah, it's working.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna.
So we did have a guest, or two guests today.
They kind of backed away.
Yeah, he didn't show up.
We can alter. We can fix this. We can start again. You want to start again?
Yeah, let's start again.
Let's start again. Let's just to go closer. Just go closer.
Well,
All right. I just want to see where you're at because I don't know why it's doing that. Come down. Come down. No, it's probably going to be in your setting. Okay. Nope.
Oh, so deep.
Have a sense of humor. Good laugh does more for the stomach muscles than 5 minutes setting up exercises.
Nice. I better not get close.
Check.
You don't need to be so close. That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
You got metal in your face.
All right. And start.
And
Let's
check.
it.
Here.
Let's it. All right.
Edit.
Permanent Barbells. My host.
Oh my
My
God.
co-host, Jay Newman.
Hey.
I'm Joe. My
place.
special guest today is my dad, Joe Sr.
Joe Senior's in the house.
But if I'm a Pack Studio house at Average Joe's.
Please stop, everybody. Stop.
Wah, wah, wah.
There's nobody here. It's Monday after the Super Bowl.
It's the Super
Nobody's
Bowl hangover.
Yeah.
Well, I know someone that's not hungover.
Come on.
My dad,
He's a winner. Big
pocket
winner.
full of cash.
Oh my God! Thank you. Oh, by the way, Joe, you didn't see this, but Joe Senior just gave me $20. Just gave it to me. I love
For
it
what?
because I'm awesome.
What'd you do in the bathroom?
He's never around to drink with or anything. He's working all the time.
I love it.
It's
Thank you
almost
so
like,
much.
usually you win a Super Bowl board.
Yeah.
You go in and buy a round of, buy a whole, a round of drinks.
Yeah, he's a winner.
Wow.
He won twice.
He won 3 times. He won 3 times.
There's nobody here.
I know.
You don't go home with all your money. You don't buy any drinks.
Sound like I haven't tried. I gave everybody something.
It was awesome. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
Yeah, so my dad was a big winner, and
The numbers were weird too. You had 0 and 3. Like that was, I don't know. The game was kind of messed up. It was an awesome game.
was
I
a good
thought
game.
Niners had it. I
people
really thought Niners
don't
had it.
know, Newman, you were probably in the kitchen yesterday, right? And Heidi was.
I am learning football this
Yeah,
year.
he doesn't know football.
My son Norman has officially loving football again, and Heidi is the guy in the relationship. Pretty much, she sits in the living room screaming at the TV, and I'm usually making them something to eat and drink.
Who wants dip?
Can you guys please stop yelling at the TV? This is ridiculous. I'm trying to make you dinner. Jesus. No, but it's just been it was fun to watch, and I enjoyed every minute of it, except for was not a fan of this the
black quarterback?
Oh, that's messed up. No, the dancing. I didn't understand all the dancing in the halftime.
All right, here we go.
Even they say you're not part of the Turbo Team. Don't run.
No, we got to do Turbo Team.
I'm going to lead into
It's
this
called
one.
Hellfire.
It's called Hellfire. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Okay, I'm just going to take a little pull, just a tiny little pull. What is this, dude?
It's liquidy.
Oh my God, I don't know if I want to do this. You guys, why don't you go first?
No.
There you go.
Get it right.
Wow.
That hurt. Okay.
Wow. Come on. Just take a pull off of that. Don't go too close to your face, though. Do not go too close to your face. I know. It's really bad. Wow.
Wow, your guys' eyes are watering.
Don't go too close to it.
It's bad. It's bad. It's so bad.
That's straight ammonia.
That brings us to our sponsor.
Wow, that guy.
Are we going to do the sponsor now?
I'm doing it, but
Joe.
hey, our new sponsor though, which is this is not a gimmick or whatever. This is a legitimate company that contacted us. It's called Wanna Bump, and it's powdered caffeine.
Powdered caffeine.
Here's the commercial that they sent us.
Really?
This is a notable energy supplement with thousands of customers and hundreds of 5-star reviews. Just tap it out, give it a quick sniff, and you're ready to up.
Oh my God. Let's do this,
They
Joe.
sent us a sample
Okay.
I'm nervous.
You should be.
There wasn't instructions.
It just kind of was. Who delivered it? Was it delivered by
It comes in
some?
little glass files.
Yeah, but who delivered that?
No, it came
mail?
The
mail?
No, a guy on a mule.
Well, that's I thought you were going with. All right, here we go, everybody. Oh, hang on. Let me get a. Can I videotape this?
No. If I die, it might be good
Yeah,
advertisement.
let me get oh! All right, tell me about it. Are you feeling anything?
No.
Nothing?
No, I want an espresso.
Oh, sure.
Well, we'll see. But
Snort that right there. That with the
Yeah,
cap on
right.
it. Oh, yes.
it's on our Facebook and everything. I don't have a link in the window though, but check it out.
It might be this, Joe. It might be your collars. Yeah, that might be getting it.
I
So
think
can I
this
use
is
the
like-
your school bus?
I think this is like the covers you put over a beer can that says it's not a beer.
Well, that's why
This is a
they
cover.
gave me two vials, so I said that could be a game though.
Yeah.
Phil, I don't know which vial you're
I
going to
know.
So you got to juggle them and then.
Oops.
Newman's not driving bus tomorrow.
I'm not even going to try.
Or for 3 days.
I need at least 3 days to make sure I'm not going to get fired. Oh my God, this is horrible. I love it.
Yeah. So, any thoughts on the Super Bowl? Well, I know you don't, but
What do you mean? I watched it. The guys in the gold did pretty good to the guys in the red, right?
I thought it was
This is a
a
snortable
really
energy
good game.
supplement with
The
thousands
big
of
controversy
customers
is
and
whether or
hundreds of
not the
five-star
49ers
reviews.
should have let
Just
Kansas
tap
City
it
have the
out.
ball first on
Give
the
it a quick
overtime.
sniff.
Because you
And
don't
you're
give
ready to
Mahomes
that's
that.
right. It's like
It's
they didn't learn a lesson from the Bills.
Yes, right. So it's like, it's hindsight now, but they're saying when you give a quarterback like Mahomes or Tom Brady, what they got to do to win, it puts them in another whole league, right?
Yeah, okay.
So if you would have let them have the ball first, maybe they would have only gotten a field goal. 49ers might have been able to go down,
I thought the
They-
Niners had it.
But then in the game though, if they didn't get that extra point blocked,
That's right.
it wouldn't even went to overtime. So,
I know.
fuck Mahomes.
Fuck Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's true. It would have been 20-19.
Yep. So,
Oh my God.
all right. So we had basically the whole point of this podcast is to be my dad and one of his oldest friends, Steve Gould. They were going to just talk about
Yeah.
the shit. Oh, so your funny is if you saw the ad or the promotion on Facebook, I put
For the podcast.
the original Wrecking Crew.
Record.
The original Wrecking Crew or whatever.
You had,
for the description of the event.
oh,
So there's my headphone.
you had
It's your
Patrick
headphones. Wait, just take them
Swayze.
off. Just take them off. Can you hear without them? You can hear without them, right? Yeah, you can hear without them.
So
Perfect. There you go. Yeah, we can still hear perfectly.
yeah,
Okay.
I had like 3 or 4 dudes come up to me like, really like, who are these guys? Like basically like calling you guys out, like they never even heard you guys like kind of taking offense to it. I was like, well, you should show up here on Monday then and realize that this shit's real.
We gotta
Like in this.
I know. We gotta just figure that. I just gotta get. Let me just take a
So
stop.
obviously it wasn't your headset.
We're gonna cut. No, we're gonna cut. It's the feed. Yeah, it's new. Like we're just trying to try it out.
Maybe this one wasn't on a.
There we go. Talk into it.
Maybe this one was on a dragon machine.
No.
Turn it down.
Keep
as you
talking.
can.
Keep talking. I want to.
Hello.
Yeah,
There you go.
Is that better? Keep talking.
Hello.
There we go. We figured it out. Look at that. Look at 2 seconds before.
Oh yeah, 2 seconds. 10
There we
minutes.
go. I can put headphones back
Well,
on.
we always said that all our lives, that we could have wrote a book of some of the stuff that we've
Well,
done. in our
that's
life.
kind of the reason why. Like I want to like have all this shit documented.
Yeah, but can we?
Like-
Can we just?
Yeah,
can
but
we?
everybody's gone through crazy years. It's just that I think we bumped it up.
I feel like mine is this is a crazy moment. That shit that he just took his book, kick it in. That water bump is really working. Oh my God, this is great. Oh my God. Yeah.
But no, it's like because it's just like everyone had crazy times, but it wasn't like attempting to blow up cop cars and
Yeah, well, I want to hear your stories, Joe. Joe Senior, I want to hear what you did. Like, no jail time, or was there jail time? Was there?
like luckily you never went to. Somehow you didn't go to jail.
No, I never did. For
Well, I mean, you got arrested, but
yeah.
Oh, everybody gets arrested. That's normal.
Well, when I got arrested for still same thing. It's like kind of the same stuff.
assault, right?
It was assault with a deadly weapon.
What were you using?
A coffee mug.
Oh my God! Where were you? Dunkin' Donuts?
That's when you grew up. That's when he was like.
Oh my God!
No, I was training a driver, and he kind of like embarrassed me at St. Angelo's, this place I went to every single day for dinner. And
Out Niagara Falls.
he goes, we got all done, he looked like Jesus Christ Superstar, and we got pulled in immigrations like every time he went through Canada, because he would not clean himself up. And it just happened to be the wrong day, and then we went to St. Angelo's, and he wanted to keep two or three chips that came with his burger, and his burger was gone, he wanted to freaking save his chips, and it was like, is he real? Is he serious? I go, yeah. So on the way back in my tractor trailer, I go, listen, dude, this ain't working out. I go, this was embarrassing. Why did you make such a big stink over potato chips? And he started getting loud and mouthy. I mean, I just took my 44-ounce thing and I just went.
Wait a minute, are you driving at this moment?
Yeah.
You're driving,
driving a tractor trailer.
You're driving a tractor trailer and you're beating somebody up. You are amazing. This is great.
Well,
Did you just open the door and kick him out?
Again.
After you hit him, what happens? Is there awkward silence?
you ride the rest of the way with him?
No,
Did you talk?
It's like a beaten wife, like.
Do you like turn the channel to like a love song? And just,
No, you can say, you probably said, look what you made me do.
That's what I said. That's what I said. So he got me that upset.
It's your fault.
I was so mad that I did that to him. I just locked up all 18 wheels in the middle of the road. I got out. I opened his door. He goes, Joe, just stop. You already hurt me. I think my nose is broken. I says, when we get back to that terminal, you get out of my truck. And that's all.
So you beat him up while you're driving. You locked it up in the middle of the road. We got out of it and dragged him out of it. You're awesome. I'm not pissing you off ever. Oh my God.
Obviously, that's the benefit of being a self-employed. There's no HR department to.
Yeah. Oh, you just turn yourself in. And you're
No, by the time I got home, there was state police at my door.
Did he get bloody? Did he get bloodied up?
Oh, his nose was broken and his glasses were all messed up.
Oh, come on.
But that's when you got that good lawyer.
No, I actually went, that's another, that's
another one?
No, that's a funny story. I went to court knowing that this guy was a little weasel. So it was out in Lockport. So I purposely drove my tractor trailer, bobtail it to the courthouse, went out in the parking lot, I knew this guy was gonna get nervous if I didn't show my face up in that courtroom, because he was this kind of a guy. So I waited 10 minutes after 7, and I snuck in the back door, and I got in the seat, and I sat there, and they called this thing up, he's getting right up, he says, I told Your Honor, this guy, he's just a troublemaker, he's just starting, he did this to me, and blah, 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 and the judge says, hold on, is Joe in here? I go, yeah. Right here."
Oh, so he shit his pants.
Yeah, so he turned around with his father, turned around, they're both looking at me, so then it happened to be DA night, and I went up there and I said, Your Honor, I've been here, I just didn't know what I'm supposed to do, do I have to sign in or what? And so the next thing so I told him, I said, I just said, can I talk to the DA? And he goes, sure. So I'll give you time and you guys can talk to the DA. I went and talked to the DA and I told him what happened. I says, I got my truck right outside. Come on out, just so that you get a vision and see tell me if I can reach you, because there was a cab over, if you know what that means, it's got the engine between.
Yeah. Oh, wait, so you basically tried, that you didn't do it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, this is great.
Yeah, so the engine's between us, I mean, it's like
It is
from
fun.
here to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
So you're really reaching to beat the shit out of this guy?
How did you reach him?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this is awesome. You're amazing. You're a magician.
So, and I go, I got my truck out there. You come out and tell me if this is possible. I'm telling you what happened. We were arguing. He pissed me off. I slammed my cup down. The cup broke in my hand. The cup flew up and hit him in the nose. And, and I still had the handle in my hand. I go, that's what happened. He goes, all right, let me talk to him and see if we can. I says, what would you do? And he says, well, what do you want me to do? I'm not admitting to something like that. He's lying. And he goes, would you pay restitution for his glasses and stuff? I go, yes.
And his potato chips.
And that was it. And that was it. So I had to pay for his new eyeglasses, and he went and got his
Doritos?
So
Lay's?
Well, you said that, like, what kind of guy?
He was arrested me for assault with a deadly weapon, which would have stopped me from ever entering Canada. So I had to go to Canada every day. So, but
Oy vey.
But you look like the kind of guy that would take some chips home.
I would take chips home.
Yeah.
And I would put them in my pocket. I wouldn't ask for a box. I had that kid hide them right in my pocket.
So his wife wouldn't see.
She
Was that
sees
crunching?
everything. Are you eating in your sleep?
So that brings up to one thing. So when I buy the bar 7 years ago, I opened up the chef's desk drawer in the office, and there's the barred list of like all the people that were barred. And this bar was here for like 30 years before. So it's there's probably like 20 names on the list.
So there's a list.
Number one, Joe Haney.
Joe Haney.
Number 3, Kevin Gould.
Oh, my God.
It's like, is this a family reunion? Or
This is great. What were you barred for? What did you do to get barred?
I was actually here for that fight. What else is a 13-year-old kid doing on a?
Yeah. What do you guys?
Well,
Playing video games?
because I took his bouncer and hit him and pretty much put him on his knees and got him out of the way because he was trying to intervene with me and my friends and everybody, and I wasn't.
No, you got banned from with you and Kevin Lance and the guy that you hit with the pool, the mayor.
No,
Oh.
no,
Oh,
it wasn't that. No, it was when I hit Swanee.
Another time?
Oh,
It was when,
oh, you're Swanee. Oh,
that's Swanee.
I never.
Yeah,
heard
that
whole
was his
story.
number one guy.
Yeah,
Swanee,
I never actually heard that
Yeah,
whole story, but
yeah.
I heard about it from someone here.
Yeah, that was when Bob Serio and all of them were out there, and I stopped Swanee from going out and interfering, and Swanee got mad at me, so I hit him, and then that was it. You don't touch the bartenders, right? So,
I would love to see you in action. I got a couple people just come.
Well, so this I thought this was a different story than I thought. When I was 13 years old, I forget, it was like the 1993 home run derby. So we lived half a mile up the road, not even a tenth of a mile up the road, and so we came down here to have like food and watch the home run derby because I was using the baseball back then.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how it happened because I wasn't noticing, but all of a sudden him and his friend Kevin Lance. There's this. I don't know if this guy had he was a big dude that was
Yeah.
with the mayor. They were playing because the pool tables were over here, and somehow I don't even know how it started, but my dad just goes run home, and like I see him like hit a guy. The guy goes flying over the pool table, and I just run out that door and run. This is like 10 o'clock at night. I'm running down Downer Street.
Told you to run home.
Yeah,
Told you to get out of it.
yeah. So I ran home.
Wow.
Kevin, and then when I hit that guy, Kevin ended up finishing that, and then I grabbed Mayor and threw him on top of a table.
You know, Mike Matthews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can I say this really quickly? This $20 you gave me to buy drinks with, I'm using this with you because I want to see this happen. We're going to go out. We're going to go somewhere and cause some trouble.
This is not a bragging session. I don't know.
No.
But I'm
That's
just
fine.
saying, I didn't have to be drunk. I don't
Well, you
know,
didn't put
man.
any
It's a
shit.
different-
You didn't put
it was a
any
whole
shit.
Put up with
different-
it.
But
It was different times.
well, I would say
I just didn't
you might have
take
hit
shit.
you might have hit a temper back. then.
Yes, I did. I
We
just
all have a
didn't
little
take
bit of a
shit.
temper. We all have a little bit of
Well, there was like, well, it was like 10 years ago. It was actually Super Bowl night. We ended up at Rosie's. Do you remember that? We were at the Moose Lodge drinking after Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and we ended up with Eric and Robert up at Rosie's.
Yeah.
Which so he's, 8 years older than me, and I felt like old at Rosie's on a Sunday night. So this stupid kid Eric goes up to a girl. My dad says, like, we just felt out of place, me and my dad, because we're the older. So we were two younger kids. And he goes right in the middle of a group of guys with a hot girl in the middle and like starts like hitting on her and everything.
Okay.
And it just got bad. So basically, me and my dad just ended up back to back. Like,
So he felt he had the beer, but he had
me
you
and
two.
him, me and my dad versus Rosie's.
Well, this kid walked in with two big guys. He could tell you to do whatever he wanted.
Well, he was wasted. We got him fucked up. He was so fucked up that we got him home, and he thought after we get him through the door, he thought that we were the guys
Yeah.
Oh, so he's gonna hit you?
coming to fight him. So he's throwing shit out the window. At us.
Oh my God, this is great. This is
Yeah, I mean, there's the bar fights. It was just, it was definitely different back then, obviously, because
they don't fight anymore. They just fight.
well,
with
I guess
thumbs.
would you guys say?
But you
back then would fight
even
then-
though it was different back then, our bar fights were serious. I mean, I'm being serious. I mean, I had a guy with a pitcher. He was just an empty pitcher. I freaking slammed him in the head, and the only thing that was left in my hand was the handle, and I put it to his neck on the ground. I said, "Don't move. I'm going over there. Don't you move. Don't move, because I swear to God, I'll come back." And I went over there and helped out over it.
Well, I only want to talk about really one fight, though. That's the only fight I marked down was the one, because the one that actually gets brought up to me by people. This after the softball game at
Over there
Yeah.
at
Gabby's, right?
no.
Oh, no.
Well, it all depends on which one you're talking about.
The one where people pick tables up and we're swinging tables.
Oh, yeah, that Gabby.
I'm in awe right now. This is awesome.
So
Remember,
Steve-
Gabby's was next to Empire Skate, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's right where the thrift store
Yeah,
is
yeah.
or so. So Steve had his cleats on. Somebody else had their cleats
So,
on.
but Ken Monaco-
And
Ken Monaco was the ball.
and it was like, and I think it was the poor guy that passed away, what was his, Bob Armand,
So he felt he had the beer money.
the guy that had the long hair, because that's.
Oh, the one that you told, because you have a story about that.
Yeah.
Or was that story where you're going to cut his hair?
It might have been the same time.
Cut his hair?
Well, he was like a bully, right?
Yeah, he was a bully in school.
He sees him later on, and he had long hair.
Oh, okay.
He shoved and cut his hair.
So I finally had my day with him. So I finally had my day. And-
You're amazing.
And when I knocked him out, I told the bartender, give me the scissors right now. Right now.
Okay.
And I got him, I'm cutting hair, and the girl say, you've already heard him enough, don't cut his hair. I go, nope, chop, chop.
What did this kid do to you?
He was like
He was a bully in school.
So you just got his own. You got him.
No, he was a
Years later,
bully.
this years later, I'm like,
So you got him. Oh, that's awesome. Now that's a story. He'll never forget that the rest
Oh,
of his
he
life.
was- he was dead.
Oh, but his life's over then.
Funny enough, he had cancer and lost his hair.
Oh no, that's horrible. Oh my God. Please, I'm not.
It's like the same
I'm not
guy
part of
that-
this. Jesus, don't let him take
It's
me.
like the same guy that stabbed me. It was like a couple of years later, I'm in my backyard on Memorial Day. I'm saying,
Yeah,
man,
Keith, we got stabbed over at
Where'd you get stabbed?
Pizza Man.
Sonic-
Across Pizza Man.
Seneca Grill.
Oh yeah, I remember.
It wasn't Seneca Grill then, was it though?
I think
No, it was
Well, what's his face owned it?
was it? It wasn't Badlands at that point, was it?
It was before Badlands.
Yeah.
It was
But
what was it? They used to have the best fish on Fridays.
But he bought the Seneca Grill or whatever, but he was part of the, because the best is, I didn't hit nobody, okay? He beats the fuck out of some guy because he thought he was somebody else. You remember Keith Conjure?
Yes.
Him. He thought he was his brother. That's how
I
fucked
said,
up he was.
Hugo, what's going on down there? Come down here and
But
try
he's
it.
so fucked up, he's like drunk, he's like, I hate that fucking guy. And all of a sudden, he like runs up and just, boom, hits him and starts beating shit out of him. And then my brother runs and kicks him in the face, and I'm just standing there, so
Well, I'm telling him to. I said, Dan, because I've got him there.
Kick him in the face?
I said, Dan, kick him in the face right now. Hurry up. Kick him. I go,
this is me. You know, upstanding business owner in
Yeah,
Buffalo.
yeah.
I like to say, guys, stop, don't come over. Because I thought my brother was coming over to break the fight up, but I didn't know until later on. He was
Just kick him in the face.
It was fucking WWE fucking tag team.
Did you get stabbed that night?
Why? So why would he has a top of him? He's just going
What are you stabbing you with?
a knife.
Where?
And they
Stabbed
cut his
you?
aorta.
Side?
They cut his aorta.
Holy crap!
He like almost died
Oh my God!
right in front of Pizza Man. We're walking across the
here,
street.
and then they had to rip me open here.
Are you kidding me?
So we're leaving. We finally get him, the psychopath, out of
So
the bar.
we're walking across the street.
And
We're
he
just
goes like
walking.
this.
I said, guys, we got to get out of here. The cops are going to be
He didn't know he was
coming.
cut.
I didn't even know I was stabbed. So we're walking across the street, and I'm said, Joe.
Yeah, he goes just like this.
He goes-
It's like one of the scariest things ever. He goes, oh shit. And I look, I was like, what the fuck happened? And then he goes, the blood was like really dark.
Yeah.
He goes, the blood's dark. He's like, that's not good. And he drops.
Oh my God!
Right in front of the Pizza Man in the middle of the street.
Well, we got to the doors of the Mohegan Manor.
No, you.
And they wouldn't let us in.
No, they wouldn't let you in 'cause you were
They-
bloody.
Yeah, they said that dude's bleeding.
Was that when Brennan's was there?
When
Yeah.
Mike Skage. You're talking about Mike Brennan's?
No, not Brennan's. It was the other place.
I know what you're talking about.
Mohegan Manor.
No, but the guy that owned that bar. I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember his name because he's.
So anyway, so they wouldn't let me in. So now we heard a siren. So we hurry up. So I walked across the street, and I just kind of passed out.
Oh my
And
God!
the cop is saying, she gets in the ambulance with me. She goes, "Can you just tell me? Can you point to who did this to you?" And I looked over and I says, "He did." And he's already locked. He's all bloody. He's.
I think I was bartending in that moment.
Yeah,
I was,
it was a big.
I was bartending, and you got me. I remember this happening.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
then,
God!
Where would you have been bartending at?
Probably across the street at Brennan's.
Oh,
yeah, Brendan, I think you were.
I was at
actually.
Brennan's. Yeah.
Because I look
Wow.
up. So this is where here's the saving grace. So the fucking douchebag, which I'll remember his name, and I will put your name in this because I have a microphone and you don't.
Yes.
He lied and said that my dad had the knife. I just remember this, and we had the knife. So it was Tom Chiz. Thank God, was the first cop on scene. He comes up to me. He's like,
Really?
"This guy's saying that your dad had a knife and fell on his own knife."
Really?
I go, Tom, you know me, I went to school together. I was like, no fucking way. I was like, go back in there. So he goes back in there, and it was Melissa Ham was the bartender.
Yes.
Okay.
And the owner, whoever the guy is, Bidwell.
Oh, Bidwell's.
Bidwell.
Yeah.
Bidwell's.
Oh, that's what it was.
The knife was up behind a booth and away in the back corner there.
right where we were fighting. Where we were rolling
It was
around.
back in the back room, though.
Yeah.
That's how they,
Oh.
it was up in the,
Oh,
they
somebody
had a
else-
dining room in the back, so that's what made it obvious that, so,
Oh.
yeah. So
That's
they got,
shady.
so, but I thought, okay, we're in the clear, they're gonna get this guy. No,
Is that when Brennan's was there?
fucking, the only one with a felony charge, me, for kidnapping.
Really?
Me going like this, holding them against their will, was kidnapping, felony.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we all got arrested.
Yeah, we all got arrested. My
Who was he
brother and
arresting
him,
officer?
I had
Was it Chiz? It was Chiz was he arresting officer?
No,
No, it was fucking Leo.
all Bones, oh God. Oh, was
The
that,
sergeant.
not Balone.
We're in Morning Bridges.
We still gotta drive through the village. We still gotta drive.
Let's drive through the village of people tonight.
So we ended up all having to pay money to get out of this, and then, you know.
I
the
paid a lot of money.
Funny part about it is, well, it's not funny.
Oh, me and you went to court?
Yeah, we went to court, yeah.
So, man, we go to court, and he goes, what, Joseph Haney Sr.? And he goes, Joseph Haney Jr.? Both walk up.
How long were you in the hospital with those cuts?
I don't know.
Well, the basics, I think it nicked the aorta artery. That was like, he was pissing blood.
Yeah.
So-
And then they, you know, when they opened me up, they found I had a hernia too.
Yeah, so it worked out for the best.
So, yeah.
It was a win-win.
But, so we got
Did you beat
arrested
somebody up at the hospital?
because he's saying that he could self-defend himself when you got 3 people on him. And, you know,
Yeah.
he was defending himself. But then the funniest
I'm
part.
kind of hearing the story, but I think he was.
And then it was only
Did it not, though?
like 3 weeks later that he got himself arrested in Phoenix or something for this big barn being full of pot, and they caught him inside the damn thing. That was that Keith. And I go, there's your camera. I go, there you go, Mr. Officers. That's how good of a citizen. But that guy was arrested many times for firearms and everything.
Really?
But they still took his word. You know why? Because of Melissa
Maybe because he
Ham.
was just sitting there doing nothing, he got attacked.
No, Melissa Ham and everybody else that, you know, we
Yeah.
busted up their night of druggies, and, you know, they were all having fun, and we busted it up.
All right, this segment brought to you Want a Bump, caffeine powder.
Wow. What about? I want one right now. Oh my God, this is awesome.
Yeah.
That was intense.
Yeah, that's.
It was, yeah, it was scary. I mean, that was definitely scary because, like, you see your dad. Because I remember the color of the blood was like very dark.
Yeah, that's what they say. If it's dark, dark of the worst.
Once you go dark, you don't go back. Something like that. I don't know.
Oh, you don't come
No, that was scary, because I remember, I never forget my daughter. She said, Dad, you scared me, you know, I thought we were losing you. And it was like, okay, I know now, we can't go in there and fight no more, because people got weapons, you know?
Yeah.
And that's really what it was.
But you weren't planning on somebody stabbing you. That's fucked.
No, that's what I'm
fucked
saying,
up,
you
right?
had to start thinking, that's when it changed, you know?
Fight
Well,
with your hands, not
because
with.
obviously we've been open 7 years, and I don't know. There's been maybe just 5 or 6 good fights in here, but the biggest change I see is the people coming in secondary and kicking. That's what drives me nuts. The guy will be down on the ground. All right, he lost the fight, and then the friend comes up and boots him in the face. Like, I fucking see that. That guy gets.
Yeah.
That's when Tim like gets all giddy because he's like, "Oh, you're going down, motherfucker." That's like,
Yeah.
that psychopath gets like excited.
He does. He does.
Some guy gets in his face, you just see it's like, oh, it's Christmas.
Really?
It's Chris. Oh, he loves that.
He does.
He's like, the guy does not do it for the money. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
He's hoping for.
So this past weekend we had a little incident,
yeah.
little girls fight. 2 women were fighting in the middle of the floor.
Like always. Like always.
And Tim's at the door, just taking control of it, and the girl says she's calling the cops, and Tim's like, whatever, just stay outside. So
Just sitting there doing nothing. He got attacked.
Tim walks out. I just lost my train of thought. What is wrong with me? I think I'm going mental.
Well, Angela, I think her name is Angela, right? Isn't that the one?
The blonde with the
No,
big
no, the
fat
girl
ass?
that ran, she's been sitting there. That's the one that used to put
Oh, no.
the bad post.
I know where I was going with it. So Tim walks out.
Oh, you were here the night before?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was sitting here. He was
I
sitting
didn't
on
want to say
the
the name, but it's Ashby. Wood-Eye sister.
Is that?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, it is?
Believe it or not, she has
No,
2 eyes.
she's related to Monica.
Oh, it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
That was a different night.
Where I was going with the story, I don't know why I had a brain fart was. Tim's at the door, and the police show up, and the police go. So what happened? Tim goes, "You're not coming in." He wouldn't let him walk in the bar. He's like, "I'll go get her." You're not coming in because he didn't want them to disrupt the night.
Yeah.
It just started
Well,
getting going.
I'll tell you because, of course, it's happened a couple times. There's a problem like that. The Beeville cops come here first. This
Yeah.
is not Beeville's territory.
No, they shouldn't be coming past that
And
bridge.
it's the best is when like the real cops show up, the sheriffs and the troopers. They tell them to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And there was 2 of them parked. There was 2 of them parked.
Yeah,
They
well,
didn't
anyways,
make any
that
sense.
girl I was telling her, she ran right to Tim. Tim said where, and he went over there. We had a friend that monitored the door for Tim.
Oh, yeah. Yep, yep.
Collected a couple of $5 bills.
What was her name? She ID'd me. I came in. I came in the door and she asked me for $5. I was outside. I never Joe shirt on.
She was our friend.
I had to have a
and-
Joe
and-
shirt. I go, I work here. She goes, I need $5. I go, I work here. I go, I'm serving you. I brought you a drink. You know, I need $5.
Her name was Joanne.
Oh, she was nice.
funnier than hell.
Oh, she's so
But
funny.
she goes, you want me to cover that door? I will. I go, yeah,
did.
we'll do it because they both just ran out, you and him.
Yeah, because I
And
didn't-
so she, next thing you know, she grabs two of them that, no, you ain't got a stamp. You gotta pay.
She's grabbing money left and right. She's awesome. She was a lot of fun. That was a crazy night, though.
But like you said, though, you know what, it did have about, I'm gonna say without exaggerating, about 10 people leave after the cops showed up.
It did, and it's a
Yeah,
it's a
but that's
business.
it. That's good.
When they start grabbing for their credit cards,
Usually-
and it pisses you. It's like, come on, wait,
You know-
there's police in the driveway, so they're like, well, there's police here, honey. Let's get out of here. Let's go home.
We literally had who the hell was it? It was the worst one. Oh, it was fucking Kevin Gould's daughter, Amber.
Oh.
Like literally half the, there was 200 people and half the place left. Because nobody, and it is stupid, like you're gonna leave when the cops are in the driveway. So you're driving, this is the wrong time to leave.
Yeah.
This lady that caused all these issues, that actually called the police,
Blonde, wasn't it?
but she walked.
The blonde is,
This one that started the trouble.
She started the trouble. She does. That's her thing.
well,
but the one
all,
that got,
all the girls are jealous of her.
yeah, she's so hot. So long story short, she's wicked hot. So what happens is the girl that had the drink thrown in her face. She's talking she's talking to the police, and the police go, "Yeah, we're not gonna, there's nothing they can do."
Yeah, there was
She goes,
like-
"Well, they're not going to let me back in there, so I'm just going to go sit in my car." And she's got a drink in her hand. They go, "You're not walking to your car with a drink in your hand. Are you kidding me?" She just caused all these issues, but somebody brought her a drink because she had been outside.
she walked out with
Yeah,
it.
she had been outside for a minute. She's, "I'm just going to sit in my car." I'm like, they're like, "No, you're not." I don't know what else. But I do know this. She had really great friends with her because they all came back in and enjoyed the show, and she's outside all the time. Oh well, hey, you win some, you lose some. That was great. It was a fun night. It was an awesome night this weekend. Infinity killed it. They
Yeah,
crushed the place.
unfortunately, our sump pump died again, so we've had another
You were home. You were home.
2 inches of water.
Did anything get ruined?
Those carpets work like sponges.
Yeah, but how did it die? It just died and the water just.
No, it's just it runs nonstop. So it's just every 3 years we got to replace it.
Oh God. It was a great week. It was a great weekend. I had a lot of fun here.
There's one. I'm trying to think of what subject I wanted to get into, but
We can get into something
I'm
I
going to
really
go because I'm going to talk about. Let's talk about that race car. The thing you sent me. I think that'd be funny because that's something nowadays that just would never ever. There's no way it could ever happen.
No, they don't do it anymore.
So do you want? So what? It was a racetrack where you could bring your own car in and do a race.
It's called Spectators Night, and
Okay.
so
You could take your Equinox and go on the track.
What?
so yeah,
Let's go. Let's smash that fucking thing up.
No, it's Spectators Night, so you can go and say you want to get in. So you got to be registered and insured. Once you show your proof, you can go in.
You have to wear helmets?
So yeah, you had to wear
Do you have
helmets.
to notify your insurance company, like statewide, you're going to smash your fucking car, you're going to race your car?
So they would just keep lining up two cars, and it was all the way around the whole, the track. So then, when the race started, the cars end up leaving the track and getting in their lineup out there. The two would come out, you race one trip around, whoever wins goes to the end of the the line, and the other one's out.
Okay.
So I did the first one. I had an old Pontiac Catalina. I think it was a 71, big
So it was a
boat.
tank. It was a big
boat.
tank.
And, I mean, the doors were as long as this here, so you took two hands to show. I mean, it was a boat. So it had power though. I had a 400 in that sucker. That was a Pontiac. That thing was going good. I had that thing just going, and I beat the first one, no problem. So now I line up next, and this guy's got like a big-ass Camaro, like souped up, nice paint job and everything like that. And I'm going, man,
So is it you and someone else in the car, or just you?
just me. He goes, well, Kevin Gould tried, and they pushed him. They said, no, one at a time. Only one can be in the car, because Kevin wanted, because we were worried about,
I thought
at that time, there was like fights in the pits for this kind of event. So I says, so I'm in it by myself. So this guy lines up, and I go, man, if he's hoping to get a big jump on me so I can't be on the side of him. But when we took off, his is spinning. My big boat just
Held the road and
just held and just took off, right? So we're side by side. We're getting to that first corner. At that time, I didn't care. If I slide over and I hit him, he shouldn't be out on that track.
with his nice paint job.
Yep. So sure enough, I catch him on the third with a little bit on the back bumper, and he gets a little squirrely and stuff, and shit starts over there in the pits with us. The guy comes right over. Man, you can't see there. Look at your piece of shit. This and that. And he goes. I go, dude, I just want to win a race too. That's all. We're just racing, and just some
Rubbin's
arguing
racing.
back and forth. So then there was another race where it's called a brown bag race, where you put a bag over there, and you got a passenger now in that one there, and they're telling you when
Where's
to
the
turn.
bag go?
Right over your head, the driver's head.
They're racing a car with a bag up here.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this rookie's chain. Cole, you're wandering all over the track. Yeah, well, the son of a bitch just slammed into me. No, he didn't slam into you, he didn't bump you, he didn't nudge you. He rubbed you. And rubbing son is racing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that movie.
It's like the
Robin.
wait. So did I just hear you had a bag over your head?
Yeah, explain that.
My brother Mike did, and he had his Lisa. Remember Lisa's girlfriend, or I don't even know if they got married. She was in the car with him.
No,
Yeah.
that wasn't that long ago.
Oh, no, a long time ago. This was a long time ago. Mike went right over to the
No,
damn
Lisa,
bank.
the one that when we were out in Niagara Falls. No, so it must have been Betty.
I don't know her name. Oh, it wasn't Betty. It was after Betty.
Oh,
Where does the
But
bag go?
anyways-
The bag goes over Betty's head?
No, it goes over the driver's.
Okay.
She's telling him when to turn.
Holy shit! This is great.
So this is in their cars.
Yeah. And they're
There's no roll cages or
No. So
just
Mike, so my brother Mike, if you would know him, he just starts laughing like I do. The more sillier it is, more silly, the more laughing. And he just laughing. He's in the bag laughing. He goes over the bank, down in the dirt, and the announcer goes, and there goes Haiti over the bank, and there's still dirt flying. You can see the dust. There he is. He's coming back up.
shut up.
Yeah.
He came back over.
Came right back up out of the truck.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Imagine if there's video of that. Well, for one thing, how did this racetrack have insurance?
Yeah, there's no insurance. You're just done.
They don't do that.
But here's an idea. I just got an idea, Joe. Can I go for a ride tonight? You want to drive through the village? Want to go through the four corners with a bag over your head?
Hello, bag over your head bartending. Like,
Oh, yes.
I do want to say though that
There's a few
one
other bags
of
over.
one of my friends passed away recently. That was in
Oh,
a
Bags.
lot of my bags that may rest in peace.
Yes,
and I
Steve
prayed for his
Eagle,
family. Yeah, Steve
I had a lot of great memories of him
Oh,
at 80
God.
at Seneca Street because
What was his name? Bags?
Spags, you know,
Bags.
Steve
Kegel.
Kegel.
Yeah.
Marianne's brother.
Yeah.
Did he go to Vietnam? Or was it
he
his
was in the
brother? It was
Marines.
his brother or something like that.
Yeah, his brother Tim.
But there was like, my dad had these friends in the 80s where, you know, it was us versus the Russians. And I got it drilled in my head.
Tom
Back and Bags would be like, the fucking, like, I remember the space shuttle blew up and like, we're all watching live and they're like, the fucking Russians did it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like all into it. You know, then Rocky 4 comes out and
I must break you.
Just down the road here, just past the River Mall back then. Bags was driving this little yellow Chevette, and Paul Gould was in the passenger seat. This is back when we were bumping. I had another. I think it was the same car. It was a big car. He
Not
had
camping.
a little Chevy Chevette.
I kind of,
I just took him right off. Just took him right off the road up, and he went over the freaking bank, went up into somebody's yard. Oh, was in a tree. Paul Gould gets out. He runs out. He goes, "Get me out of here!" He goes, "I just seen God. I couldn't hear more." The Bags just missed a tree, man. It's like,
well, this is a segue into what I wanted to talk about.
This is great.
Because I think the statute of limitations has run out on this. I'm pretty sure.
This is great.
But
I can't feel my face. I can touch it, but I can't feel it inside.
so back in the 80s,
Yeah.
you supplement your income with selling
things.
product, but it was
Winter time.
It was
Chili.
like probably way different than it is now. Like
Real?
Like back then, it was like the pure.
Do your face went numb? Your teeth went numb? You felt like you were
oh,
in
there's
heaven?
I don't got no problem talking about that.
Yeah,
that was like Joe said. You know, somebody told me how I could make some money, and back then I didn't snort, so I made tons of money because I didn't cut it.
Wow.
Billy tried it.
You should have seen for
Never got high in your own supply? You just-
No, I never
Like,
did
imagine
it.
when you're in first grade
No.
and you think it's normal that your dad just has that roll of money.
Yeah,
like,
Dad.
oh, here's a $50 bill for your ice cream.
Dad, can I have a quarter? Oh, I only have 50s here.
So where were you going with that? What did you?
I kind of, if you want to talk about like the selling and the crazy story, because I want to go into the Sylvia brothers.
Oh, jeez.
Because this is, because I.
Well, that kind of falls into why it ended too.
What? So there's these two brothers, and I remember, like, it's one of my earliest memories, because the whole backstory is, my dad and mom get divorced. We end up living with my dad, which, I don't know if my mom had made the right choice. But,
It sounds like she did. You got a fun
so
life.
this is like, I mentioned the episode before where I walk downstairs to see a naked lady.
Okay.
But one morning we wake up and me and my brother walk downstairs, and in the kitchen, they weren't twins, were they? They were just close in age.
Yeah.
And they got these bloody knuckles, and like we can hear you guys just like laughing your asses off, and then they all look up and I saw something. I was very early realized what that was on the table, like across the table.
A lot of it?
And they were like, everyone's like freaking out, but you know, it's like 8 or 9 in the morning. It's not like it's 2 in the morning. It's but these,
Well, it started then.
Yeah, it's
but I was just saying, it's like you guys were all shocked that the kids came downstairs at 8 in the morning.
Why are these birds chirping? Why is that making me feel so guilty?
These poor, I mean, they were a couple years younger than you, right? They're younger,
So-
but they just had these bloody knuckles.
Well, and their ass cheeks were bloody too.
So this is like
So-
so this is a game they would play.
So,
Why were their ass cheeks bloody? Oh my God! Were their hands in their asses?
So
this is all true shit. Now. I
now we
swear
do.
to God, any of the fans that just think that didn't happen, I'm telling you.
No, this is awesome.
So, again, this is now after I have tried it. So now I've got a lot of
you love
supply all the time, right?
Yeah.
So now
Like blow. Remember at first he doesn't do it, and then he starts doing it.
Then it becomes amazing.
So we get bored. You just sit around, talk, and just pass it a play around. You get bored. So now we came up with this game. So we started. I started chopping it up and going right across this whole table.
Okay.
It's like,
About 10 lines.
Okay. Wait, the length of this table?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I want to hang out with you.
My kitchen table is a normal dinette, right? It's about this size. I used to go that length. So the rule was you couldn't stop and you had to do it all. And if you didn't, then the person that did do it gets to pick the person that gets to spank the one that couldn't do
it
it.
was a metal spoon.
Yeah, with a metal, big metal,
Big metal.
big metal ladles with the whole.
I don't finish this big line, I get hit.
Yep.
Holy shit, but now you're hitting me and I've already finished the slide, so I'm
So you would ask them, do you want your knuckles or do you want your ass? So
Their
John,
knuckles like bone show.
so John would have either John or Paul had always scrubs on for some reason. I don't even know if he was on. He was so thin, and out there we'd smack the fuck out. Eventually, he had blood coming through the pants of that thing.
But he didn't stop.
No. So the other
It
one
sounds fun.
So that's one of those same nights there. We set it all up for Tom Rock and the Sorios. Had sheetrocked us.
No. Fuck.
So of course they could tell halfway through with that. Wow, this is how they burn it. So, come on. So they would
Okay, you skipped that at one part though. What happened when you and Steve would do it though with that game?
with what?
When you would do the game? When you when him and Steve went up to do it, they would blow it off.
Yeah, blow it right out.
Blow it right off. So they're not really showing it, they're blowing it.
Yeah.
So he has so much money in coke that he
just blow it to the floor.
Blow it outside the floor.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and they thought it was coke, right? So now they're flipping
We're
out.
doing the slapping game.
Yeah, but they thought it was so. It says, I'm not doing it to blow it right off. So I'm not playing this game with you guys. So they would get all like say, oh man, so they just. So they just did a half a line of sheetrock dust. They really thought that I just wasted a half a line of good stuff. So they do the other half of it and find out it's more sheetrock dust.
That's so fucked
They
up.
were crying sometimes when they didn't get their line.
Imagine their shits the next day.
Oh
Like
my
cement.
God. That's real sheetrock mud.
But so that was one story. Then the second story was me and my brother were props in a illegal prank. Well, a drug-related prank. So I don't know what car you had, but we go on this ride, and so Father of the Year puts me and my brother in the backseat of this car with all his friends, and they put the two Sylvia brothers in the trunk of the car. And they put, you told that you're going across the border with drugs. So they give us, like, me and my brother a script. to say that we got pulled over at the border, and they had me like say a line, and then my brother goes, "Hey, what about the guys in the trunk?" That's my version of what I remember.
You were dad ever. My dad. This is awesome.
I wish George was still here to tell him that part, or we end up having him do a sale for us.
Oh yeah, he left.
Yeah.
So my uncle, Don, didn't you have him deliver?
Yeah, we were at the Riverside back then. It's like,
He didn't know what he was delivering.
yeah, he didn't know. I said, Jordan, just take this package. It's just, the guy's been waiting for it. He gave me money a long time ago. I'm going to take this package.
Oh, my God.
He goes, God damn it, Joe, I could tell that wasn't right. There's something wrong. I go,
So you told him afterwards, or
I
what?
told him afterwards, and well, he was like, I've never.
His,
You had him deliver something for you?
Yeah.
This is
I
holy
don't know. The best part of the story is, he's a little off, he's a little slow.
Oh, my God. No, I'm sorry.
He had a slow brother deliver product.
You are awesome. You are amazing. I'm sorry.
Back in the day, would go easier on him if they got caught.
Oh, man, it's horrible.
But, so, what was the whole prank, though, with that Sylvia? So, you told me you were going to cross the border in Canada?
Well, we told him that we were going to this resort by the casino and something, because Paul had been there like a week or so before that and said he had a connection there and stuff, so we just had to get there.
So these guys in the trunk are freaking out because they didn't get pulled over?
They're going over the border to Canada. They're going over the border to Canada.
Oh, man. Holy shit.
Why would they have to get in the trunk, though?
Yeah, why were they in the trunk?
Because they couldn't fit everybody in the little
You just put them in the dog trunk?
Well, in the hatchback.
It's like for hours.
Oh, okay. Oh, my fucking God. You're amazing. This is just amazing. I can't.
remember whatever he did, he pulled over. So I don't know if they thought we were in Canada.
Yeah.
But the guy, the one who goes, "Why would you say that?" Talking to me and my brother, like.
I've never been this speechless before. These stories are amazing. You are awesome. Holy
You
crap.
know what amazing when these guys were, I had a truck driving job where I started at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
That was bad. Because every night I ended at Bushmill, and then we went to work. So I would have Bags, Steve, Mike Roberts, all them waiting on the corner for me to go get my truck, the tractor trailer full of paper to take to Scranton, Pennsylvania, and be there at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I'll go.
So I had to go get my truck, and then I picked them up on the corner, and then all the way down 81, every mile bump,
Shut up.
every mile bump. Bags did it with me many times.
You did it
Every
the whole
mile.
way?
Yeah, that's all.
150 miles.
Yeah.
Can we rent a truck and just go right together?
So you can literally look at my screen, my early memories. Driving a semi truck with a cooler of beer between us.
Wow.
You don't understand? Him picking me up, a commercially licensed semi truck,
Driving
and
heavy
cooler
equipment.
of beer in between, and his friend.
Still with drugs and booze, dude. This is great. This is great. Made that ride much easier, didn't it? Holy crap.
We had fun. We had fun.
I'm having fun listening to this. I can imagine being there in real life.
I would never do it again because, like I said, now you'd go to jail for a long
Not gonna
time.
do it now, but
Yeah.
You don't mess around back now.
it was fun, and it's
Too many rules these days, right? The 80s, there was no rules.
well,
Was there-
fentanyl ruined it all.
It did.
Fentanyl did.
No, I don't know what
You didn't have to
rule.
worry about dying back then.
Your face going numb, though.
Yeah.
Steve Gould was driving through, going to Scranton one morning, and it was snowing, it was a snowstorm down 81. So Steve, you drive first, Steve. So he leaves after I pick him up on the corner, he jumps in. He ain't got no license, so he's just driving. So I reached over,
He had a 13-year-old son driving.
I reached over and I pulled the trolley valve, which is a shift thing on, remember that, on the shifter, on the steering wheel, that only locks up the brakes on the trailer.
Snowing?
Yeah,
Oh.
so usually a tractor trailer driver, when it's the roads are icy, you'll pull that because you want to see if your trailer's sliding more to the left or to the right so that you know if you get into a situation. Steve's going down the road and he doesn't see me, he's looking in his left. I go, how's the trailer looking to the left? He goes like this, so then I pull the trailer valve and
No, it just says jackknife.
so now it starts jackknifing. I go, how's it look on the right? He goes, come on, Joe, what the fuck, stop doing that.
Oh, wow.
Meanwhile, 2 minivans taken out.
What time of the day was this at?
These are all from after 3 o'clock in the morning.
Just wow.
Well, so
Just on our way to Scranton.
Yeah, this is on our way to Scranton. So during this time, we lived over here in Harbor Heights, and the mentioned Don Haney, that was our babysitter. So, fifth or sixth grade, I'd be up on the roof of our garage waiting for the bus, and it ended up being just me, and it ended up being 20 kids in the whole neighborhood just get up on the garage.
Oh my god.
And
Never heard of that one.
so
I'm sorry,
after like 2 months.
You have the best life.
Junior finally wakes up because he just sleep, and he finally wakes up and comes out because you got so many kids up there, and this is like in May. He goes, what are you doing up there? Like, oh, we're doing Christmas lights. He walked back inside.
Oh my god.
All right, well, this is an interesting episode.
This is the best thing.
There's like literally, I see the Joe Senior saga being like 4 or 5 parts because I barely. We didn't get into arm wrestling. We didn't get into. There's a lot more to get into. So
we need to go further into this because this is amazing. Like I cannot tell you how great it is just been listening to this. I can't wait to listen to it back. Holy crap.
yeah,
I know there's other people that did shit like
well,
that.
because I wanted. He's got actually.
I have a lot of stories.
My
stories are.
one story though is fucking hilarious.
All
right, so you gotta tell this story.
I'll tell you the story. So, I get invited to a bachelor party, and it's at the Turning Stone Casino. And we all, we're all big shots and beauty. Everybody shows up, and I walk in this room, and it's in the newer section,
The lodge.
The lodge. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? The room is completely filled with everybody from Baldwinsville, everybody that we know that we shouldn't know that we should all be together. So I'm like, what is this? It's like a fucking trap, dude. We're all going to jail. You fucking idiots. Let's go.
All dealers, all.
Like, what the fuck is this? We're all stupid. You're stupid to be together. And I'm saying this, and I look at there's 2 girls, and they got this big gigantic strap on, and I'm like, what is this? Give me that plate. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is stupid. Like, we got to get out of here. So there's this buffet table, and I'm telling you, this buffet table, it's a table in the middle, and it's this pile, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. I'm going to go gamble for a little bit. And I came back up, and I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I don't trust you guys. So I take a scoop, and I put it in this bowl.
I think he's taking like leftovers.
Yeah, like it's in a bowl. So I get on the thruway. I'm driving home. It's like the sun's coming up. I got some great music playing. The windows are down. I'm just like driving with my knees, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just listening to the radio. Right? I look over to my left, and I go, there's a fucking state trooper just staring at me going, putting his finger like, motherfucker, and I'm like, oh, fuck. So he pulls up behind me, I'm like, oh, shush, smashing it in my face.
What? You're eating it?
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to jail. It's in my beard, it's in my eyes, it's everywhere. And he puts his looking back on, just drives past me. And drives away. And I start to cry. I'm like, I just fucking killed myself. I called my mom. I just killed myself. I took too much. She goes, what'd you do? I'm like, don't talk to me. I gotta get up. This asshole thought I was eating a bowl of cereal. He just thought I was eating it. I got out of the car, and I'm like, what, exit 43, and I'm like, I fucking killed myself. I called like 4 people, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
This is what I did to you.
It's like, if I'm going to jail, I'm just going to go. I mean, it's like fucking, I could have just tossed it out the window. I didn't think that I was like, I'm not wasting it. I'm just like, you fucker. Oh my God, I got home, and I'm just like, you get home, and the next day, and I walked out of my car, and it's all over the dashboard. All over the car. I'm just like, I don't know.
After you gummed it all up.
Yeah, but I got to be honest with you. I go down there and I'm like, what do I do with this? Clean this off.
I can see the crumbs of the carpet.
That was a real coming to Jesus moment. Where I was just like, my life, everything, like I was like, it was in slow motion because he was looking at me and he's just like, he's like pointing at me. I'm like, oh shit! And he just goes over and fucking. I mean, it's flying past my face. I'm like,
Just like a
yeah, that was
all right, this is a great episode.
Oh my God! Oh crap!
Next week we have a podcast.
Oh yeah, it's right there. What is it? Say
Fucking the mic. We went so off the rails. There's another podcast we're having on that.
Sorry, we're so the good, bad, the ugly.
The good,
man,
the good
awesome.
bad, and ugly.
Yeah, the good, bad, ugly.
Okay, yeah, like Delio and his buddy.
Oh, he's awesome. They're funny. They're funny guys. Super funny.
This weekend we have
Off the record.
Off the record,
Not
that's
off the
right.
reservation.
Fuck you, Tiger. I got a microphone. Oh, you definitely don't have a microphone here.
Oh, that's fucked up. Dave, well,
Or maybe you see Tiger at no, not Tiki.
no, he
Not here.
the
think he's pretty-
pasta's on the green.
No, he's playing a fast track in Oswego.
Oh, okay.
But so
That's messed up, Joe.
my
It's fine.
buddy though, Joe Driscoll is stepping in.
Driscoll's
on
gonna be
Saturday
there.
because between covers had to cancel because Ryan Coughlin sucked too much cock and his voice is gone.
Oh.
So Joe
much
Driscoll,
throat damage.
he's jumping in and helping us out. But
He's gonna fill this place.
and I'm going to try, maybe if he hears us, to put pressure on him, he's going to do the podcast with us because he was in charge of the 81 bypass.
Yeah.
You know, meanwhile, the day before I saw him.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
He played here. I'll just
Yeah.
say, he played here the day before.
It was like a third.
He got nominated.
Three-quarter bottle of Jameson gone. And,
You know, one guy's like
living the
the,
dream. This guy lives his life good. He lives good.
Yeah.
And he is fun, too. And he's just got a great personality. And he's fun.
He is really good here. Even though
He really
that
does.
was like another one of my chances that I was told by somebody that moved. Oh, it'd never work here. All right, and with that, thank you everybody that
Wow. Oh, my God. Let's do it.
came out.
What?
I would need the crickets. Crickets.
Yeah, thank you for coming out, everybody. Wow. What a crowd.
And with that, see you next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Wow.
Like, it's almost like
Well, that's kind of what this was.
I wanted this shit like
Reservation.
all black.
Tiger.
If Steve was here, when he starts laughing, too,
That's what I'm saying.
it would have been funny. but, yeah.
Look at him. Oh, maybe you see Tiger. But you see, like how he just says, it would have been hard to go. It wouldn't be that hard to go out to his place in his barn.
Oh, to do it there?
Yeah. Like no, like we should do it because he has the buffalo head there and
Oh,
everything.
yeah, that'd be a good, that's a good idea.
Like, cause that's all we need, is just that board.
All this, everything.
Because I don't need the speakers. I don't need the speakers. I just need that.
Everything travels.
That'd be fun. Thanks, Dad.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
That was a fun one. That was super fun.
You should do jukebox back on.